Okay, there we go. It's good. Nope. Now time to get it set up. Hey, can you check my stream to make sure it's working right real quick? I've got OBS set up. Checking to make sure it's working. I've been on the channel already. Toxic Manhunter. Oh, what's going on, guys? Angel here, and today I'm testing out H3VR streaming. Start off, make sure your audio isn't too loud. Okay, now let's get into some actual audio tests. Let's go like trying and failing to chuck a grenade in VR. Now we're getting into an actual audio test. This will tell me, well, this will tell you if your audio is too loud. If that's too loud, turn your volume down. We're getting into some heavier weapons. So today, I'm checking out what all they've added. Looks like they've added CAWS, CAWS TAC Mod, and the Pancor Jackhammer. This is going to be a fun day. Oh, and the P6T12. Oh well, let's try out the Pancor Jackhammer. In case you guys don't know, the Pancor Jackhammer was an experimental combat shotgun developed just before the Vietnam War. It was intended for adoption by the U.S. Army, but they never did because of its weird forward pump action. Let's see how this has it. Okay, so it's a double action revolving shotgun. Good sight picture, I'll say. Because it's a revolver, you just slip one in. Slip in a cylinder. Now, this model right here is actually a 3D model of the only surviving copy of the gun. It was an experimental model that the designer kept when he failed to get a contract. Next weapon, P6T12. Similar, smaller cylinder, smaller shotgun. Also, double action. I have no information about this actually, so there goes. Make sure the safety's off. Easily one-handed. Accurate. Good to know. Now we'll be getting some. Now, should I test the CAWS or no? Let's see. Yeah, I'm good on that. Let's show some actual tooth-fed shotguns now. Oh, that one's new. So with that and that. A lot of these are new, actually. I'm happy to see that. Let's get a classic everybody knows. It's Fast 12. And because I cannot get OBS to record my Oculus, so I have to record my screen, I cannot see what you guys are saying. Sorry about that. Let's get into some more. Let's get into. Okay, that's a full tube dump regular. Full stop back up and hip fire. Now, a lot of depictions of the Fast 12 have the butt plate at a weird design with a curve up here, just basically a curved piece of rebar that starts here, curves up and off to the side. That was an earlier version of this Italian masterpiece. As you can see, you can't get a sight picture with the stock folded, and you can't shoot very well with it either. Moving on. I'll keep focusing the buckshot. And let's see, what's next, y'all? Hey. The Caltech KSG is really calling my name. Number 412 gauge buckshot? What's this? Oh, whoa. Military standard buckshot. And standard civilian buckshot. Now this is a bullpup, dual-tubed, 12-gauge shotgun. Typically it's also double-barreled. Move that back to the middle. Why is it not feeding? Switch this over. Switch it with 2 then. Way downtown, can I hit him? Aim's true. The second is that. We'll say it was a bit weird to load and unload. Now let's see. I'm sure you all want the old Arrival. Ain't my favorite dual shotgun in this, but it'll work. I can roll with the trench. Shoots good. I know it may not translate over to when you're just seeing what I see, but if you don't feel it, here we go. This is what I really like. My favorite shotgun. Let's try not John Wayne it until I get it fully loaded. As you can see, the 1887 is based off of Remington's rolling block as far as the breech goes. I like this, but you know what? Let's try something. Let's see if I can turn this into this. This is something in this game. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Here we go. Not the drill. Perfect. So in order to properly use a chainsaw, always make sure you have a good grip. Come on, baby. Crank up for YouTube. Crank up. There is no environmental destruction in this game. Now, let's see if we can cut stuff off in 1887. Does not appear subtle. Oh well. You've served your purpose of testing. I'll try you out later. Keep spooling, damn it. There we go. You too, old friend. Goodbye. If you can't do that, let's get back. This is a tactical version. Let's go the old mare's leg. Never had that happen before. If you don't know why I called it the old mare's leg, common term for an Obrez lever action weapon is a mare's leg. Toss that off to the side. Let's see, what are we going to do now? No, let's do a single shot. You know what? Let's give y'all one of the most popular shotguns there is out there. Go Russian AA-12. No safety lever, just fully automatic shotgun fire. Completely illegal here in the States, but who cares? This is a VR game. But you, Karen, I know you're saying something about me using guns. And this could potentially be shown to children. Who fucking cares? It's America. I have the right to do what I want. Let's use an 1894 lever action Winchester model of 1894, Chamberlain 44 Magnum. Shall we? The rifle that won the West. If you don't know how a lever action rifle works, essentially there's a toggle locking mechanism in here that pops up, that pulls back the hammer and pops up a lever to feed around from the tube to the chamber. As you can see by the amount of smoke, there's a black powder rifle. Linked black powder rifle, I may add. As in 1895, smokeless powder was invented. A good rifle? Done. Now, there's no keeping this 44 Magnum and 12 gauge Storm Lock because of one thing. First, let's get my old 45-7 again. My personal favorite for a rifle. Can I head it way downtown? You know what? Screw this. Go, come here. Let's get this bad boy in action. You can hear, bullet does have a travel time in this. Goodbye, old friend. If you wondering why I tell effect, one reason. Although I love the lever, I love 45-70. Let's see. If you don't know what that is a Luger P08 that has been bubbled with an AK parts kit into a SBR, short barreled rifle. 9x19 Parabellum. Got the AK gas tube and everything. The scope mount, but as you can see, gas tube is there. Muzzle is really freaking tiny. Wait, hold up. This looks like the barrel. This is the barrel. This, on an AK, this is the barrel. Weird choice, but okay. Give it a test. Although, not the best choice for a Luger, but okay. Not gonna question it. On to the next. Good old C96 converted to an SBR. Completely illegal. But who fucking cares? This is America, am I right? Not just an SBR, but full auto too. No, it is not California legal. Yes, it could be used as a concealed carry with the C96 Integral magazine or a C96 10-round magazine. Now, y'all are probably wondering what the hell this is. I call it the Angry 22 Long Rifle Pipe. Because all it is a pipe bolted to another pipe with a little steel receiver block, spring, and a frame as stock. Also a safety for some reason. You can see, not worth the time to pull the feed and load it. Won't really do anything. Let's get on to a good old marksman rifle. Modern SKS. For you snow flare magazine, you're no longer needed. We've got an SKS now. A modern SKS, oddly enough, with Picatinny's. Don't ask me why Picatinny. Russian weapons don't use Picatinny. Okay, I'm not gonna question it. Let's get a clip so we can reload it. .62mm Russian. Capable of feeding with a stripper clip. Yes, I am loading it the way you could a Lee Enfield. See, modern SKS. Now, what do I want to do now? What do I wish to do now? Let's get an M4A1. A modern American workhorse with a 60-round mag. Also, with an M4, Stanag mags suck. Stanag makes shit mags? I do not give a fuck if they say it, because I'm not monetized anyway. What the fuck is the company going to do? Sue me? I don't even have my real address. I don't even have my actual name linked to this. Absolutely no recoil. No, not concealed carry, pardon. Not concealed carry. Model 81. What? They have a carry out. They have a Tech 82. Ooh. 50 BFG. Triple regret. You can see a beastly revolver. Double action, of course. Because you can't fire, because you can't dispense 3 rounds of single extra for a hair trigger. You can't dispense 3 rounds of long range justice. If I can actually hit anything. absolutely useless. Now let's see. A comical weapon. The Whizbanger Mark II. You can see something cobbled together. A firing pin out of an M82. With the BMG in there. Now never do this. This will blow your fucking hand off. And a rubber mallet to make it fire. Get that piece of junk out of here. Take your mallet with you. I'm not going to use the M200. Double carbines. So weapons now. Let's see. AK-12 prototype, AK-5C. Oh. It's just a good old case of ammunition. I've seen people try and make a bullpup version of this, which they just completely bastardized it. This gun is already considered a bullpup. You can't really make it worse, but they tried. Most versions you can carry 2 extra mags in the gun that you just switch to. Now, in case you didn't know, this gun had 3 selections. 50 rounds at 600 rounds a minute, 3 rounds at 2100 rounds a minute, and semi-auto. Let's do a full mag dump, shall we? Comes with an integral scope. And even if you do not fire, even if you do not fire all the rounds in the mag, you still have to rechamber after each shot. Now, that's good. 2 rounds. See how fast that was? It fires 3 shots for the recoil can kick in, meaning 3 shots in the same place. Let's see, does this have the AN94? Don't want to 36. Oh, this game has AN94. Oh well. Chill attack. When did they add this in? Oh well. Don't 36. H416. No. That. IA2. Nope. A lot of British soldiers hate this. Not touching it with a 10-foot pole. M16A1. U.S. Vietnam workhorse. Using Stanag mags. I really hate the developers. They really like Stanag mags. For some damn reason. M16 developed by Colt. Based off the AR-15 design, which Armalite sold the rights to make to Colt for $100,000 and a 4% share of the royalties from every gun based off of the AR-15 gas system. As you can see, 2 options. Safe or fire. This must be the civilian version. Or maybe 3. This burst or full auto? Full auto. Never use full auto. Soldiers were trained not to for one specific reason. Because full auto led to wasted ammo. Combat situation, you jerk the gun around. Oh, sorry guys. Sorry I missed this one. I know what's in the front row is this beautiful piece of German engineering. Let's get the Sturmgewehr shot. No safety? Yeah, it's got a safety. Full auto, accurate rate of fire. Sustainable fire, good to know. Let's get on something else. Now, ordnance or MGs? I'm hearing ordnance louder than I'm hearing MGs. Let's see. Y'all probably wondering what this is. This is an oversized Colibri. and 27 millimeter, using a 1911 frame as the trigger mechanism. This the magazine, and no, it is not suitable for concealed carry. Loaded frag rounds. This thing will wreck your day. It's basically a giant mortar. Fuck you. Now, you're probably wondering what this is. I did not mean to belong to it. This is a gravity gun. You can see a giant gravity gun from Half-Life. Can be used as a mortar. Power cells here. I know that this may just be ceramic, but this would still kill you if it hit you. Deadly Vulcan shell, okay. Now, let's see. Ammo is taken. Half-Life crossbow. Grenade launchers. There's a real pistol one too. I don't remember how I get this thing started up. This thing loaded. I'm dropping an M6 rocket in it? How are you? Is this the battery coolant? This is one of the weirdest guns to fire. Let's fire actually. Because you don't actually, a lot of people actually have no clue how to shoot this thing, me included. I assume it works like actually I'm not a clue. What the fuck do you think? You know what? Fuck that. Fuck that thing. Let's go so much. Good old RPG-7, of which many know. couldn't really see it fly. So, let's give a German flip shot. Single action. You actually see that one mid-flight. Now, we want to see with the rocket fly. There we go. American Warforce in this bitch. Wired up already. Fires a good rocket. .40 millimeter grenade launcher in here. Perfect. American grenade launcher in Vietnam, 40 millimeter. Pump action. Good firepower. 1, 2. Modern grenade launcher. Modern American non-rifle grenade launcher. 6 grenades. Bad attitude. Still watching? Think about 40 millimeter? Fuck you. Now, 40 millimeter. No. Okay. Size holding barrel. Small handheld artillery. No Russian. Here we go. Oh, you boys are for the trees of your life now. Daddy's got a minigun with 1,000 rounds. You in the box. This is in 7.62 millimeter NATO. Great cartridge. There we go. Loaded. You'll spin her up and pull the trigger. It has tracers every 10 or so rounds. If this thing were in 20 millimeter Vulcan, I would not be able to fire it. That's barrel cool. Spinning it up does not make it cool quicker. That is partially what generates heat. Those are not bayonet lugs, those are the screws holding the barrel assembly together. Don't know why that's loaded, like, there we go. 4570. And crank. Got it. This presents 50 BMG. The night box holding the belt. 50 BMG was made in World War II. As you can see, this is a Browning in 1919. Aircraft. Anti-aircraft mounted gun converted to be filled by hand. And because aircraft guns fire so fast, fire rate had to be slowed down. It does eject cartridges out of the bottom, so at your feet will be a pile of hot 50 BMG cases. If you are a true veteran, you can one-hand this, although not advised. The thing about these is the reason we know it's an aircraft is because this side on a Browning 1919, normally this side would be open, this side would be closed. On an aircraft, both sides are open so they can feed from either side. So you can use the same gun on either side of the plane. So simple as that. I'm not doing your can't do this as well. Shooting something. MG42. I'll just use the standard 32 round drum. I think this is actually 75. Not entirely sure. Too far is too fast to tell. This even has the tripod mount. Could any of you tell how many rounds that was? I think it was 100. For all you Russians out there, I'm doing a RPG. You know what? I'll cut the stream off for the night.